Morbius, the greatest film of all time. Perhaps even of all time. The first movie to get a 142% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 203% critic score, more than doubling the score of mediocre films like The Godfather and Citizen Kane, who are so mid they don't even have a CGI fight scene in them. What? Not to mention morbing its way past Avengers Endgame to make it the highest grossing film of all time at $352 trillion. Trillion. And people will have you believe it's a lie. They'll have you believe it's photoshopped. Really? Can you Photoshop the real tears I shed while watching this movie? I didn't think so. You're so beautiful. So yeah, I finally got a chance to watch Morbius on my Discord movie night, which PS, join the Discord if you want to join in on the next one. And I gotta say, memes aside, it's really not good. I mean, is it the worst Marvel associated movie I've ever seen? No, but it's not the worst Marvel associated movie I've ever seen. Pretty much. What I can say is that it certainly is a movie and there are characters in it, that's for sure. Not good ones, but they're in there. So yes, today we're gonna be looking at all of the Morbius memes I could find because honestly, while the internet is a terrible place, this shit is so funny to me. Like, and yes, I'm aware that I'm like 100 internet years behind on this joke, but I don't care. So anyways, without further ado, it's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
So for those of you who have not yet blessed your corneas with the cinematic marvel that is Morbius, let me explain every scene in excruciating detail. What? Okay, I'm told it would take too long or something, but visible anger. There are so many scenes I wanted to talk to you guys about. So the movie is about Dr. Michael Morbius, played by the talented and in no way creepy Jared Leto, who's afflicted at birth by a rare blood disorder that takes away his ability to have abs. Luckily though, after years of research, he finds the cure and is able to get abs at long last.
Oh fuck,
He's got abs.
holy fucking shit.
But this comes at a terrible price, as he now uncontrollably morbs if he doesn't take one of the many Kool-Aid jammers he has in his fridge every 6 hours. Oh, it's the part where he cuts his neck and he doesn't actually bleed. Do you know that humans don't actually have blood in their neck? That's something I learned from this movie. Morbius' closest childhood friend, who also doesn't have abs, takes the cure as well against Morbius' wishes in a powerful scene where Morbius says, "Mamma mia, Milo, don't do it. Don't take that cure." To which Milo says, "Ha ha 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 ha. This is no longer about Morbi you. It's about Morbi us." Powerful stuff. I mean, heck, if you want to see the cultural impact this movie has had, look no further than right here.
Morbius is the best film I've ever seen. I've watched Morbius at least 66 times so far, 3 times every day. In the film, you get to see how Dr. Michael Morbius manages his illness of a rare blood disorder, and it's evident that no CGI was actually used in the film. All of it is real. Spoiler alert, but one of my favorite scenes is when the character does a funny dance. Definitely the most underrated movie of all time.
That's right, even Breaking Bad likes this movie. That scene where Morbius told most BS, without the BS, what's there to morb? Literal chills. This comment really takes the words right out of my mouth. I think we can all agree that Morbius is one of the movies of the decade. It is one of the movies of the decade. Let's fight somewhere empty. Okay. That's not funny, for one, and also this is the original meme. Kakarot, I told you the Morbius midnight showing would be crowded. Didn't believe them, but you were right, Vegeta. This is a hashtag Morbius sweep. What's wrong, honey? You barely touched your Smorbius. You know what? I've been hearing a lot of hogwash, a lot of hot gobbledygook about how Morbius was overshadowed by Doctor Strange, but let's not forget, they're in the same cinematic universe, okay?
Doctor Strange. The Illuminati will see you now. Meet the Dr. Michael Morbius.
I was there, that was me. I was right there in that audience. This scene was literally my childhood. When they said I was morbidly obese, I told them I was Morbiusly obese, and every supermodel in town came to stay the night. An absolute inspiration. Thank you for your truth. It was the best part of the film. The person next to me couldn't contain themselves and cried for the rest of the film. You know what I love about that comment? Not that the guy was crying, because we all were, but the fact that this guy calls it a film and not just a movie, giving it the respect it deserves. A clock every Morb head should have in their house. I'm sure all of you guys know how much I love Fortnite, and you could bet your sweet Morbussy that there's going to be a Morbius tie-in. In fact, the Morbius and Among Us crossover has already been spoiled. Don't know if you guys saw Batman, but sucked.
Something's in my ass.
Kids already had their fun. Now it's real men's turn. Morbius.
Who do we have?
Dr. Michael Morbius.
Ah, here we go. Public masturbation. I don't get it. What's the kick? Why don't you do it at home like the rest of us with a big flat screen TV, 50 channels of pay-per-view?
I can't answer that.
Don't even ask, all right? Any questions? Son.
I'm sorry. I'm starting to get hungry. You don't want to see me when I'm hungry.
It's scenes like this that really hammer the point home that just like Rick and Morty, you have to have a huge IQ to like Morbius. And look, even if you don't want to like the movie or watch the movie, even though it is the #1 movie on the Apple TV app, just pretend you like the movie, buy yourself some Morbius sheets for your bed like a normal person, and join the ranks of the many people who finally know what it feels like to have the touch of a woman. Because it will be impossible to keep them off of you after this. This movie is so good that even frogs can't resist its allure. Even longtime superhero movie hater and B-movie director Martin Scorsese has walked back what he thinks about superhero movies because of Morbius. I was aghast to find out that it was based on a comic book. This is the truest height of cinema, and I cannot top it. A wise man admits when he's wrong, and I was wrong. I apologize to all comic book movies. #Morbius sweep. It takes a small man with large eyebrows to admit when he's wrong. And I'm a guy that loves when a movie comes out and there's always a game that comes out along with it. I mean, we can all agree that Charlie's Angels on the GameCube was one of the best games of all time. Well, no longer, because I and a morbillion other people were swept away by Morb DS. If you're in a public place right now, I would suggest going into the bathroom so you don't cum in your pants after you watch this gameplay. Oh my god. Oh.
It's Morbin time.
Oh shit! Oh dude, he's Morbin. Oh fuck.
Morbius!
Imagine if all the Earth's Morbius disappeared. Not forever, just for say, 5 seconds? Can we survive it? What would happen to the atmosphere? What would happen to the environment?
This is What If. And here's what would happen if the world lost
Morbius
for just 5 seconds.
Oh fuck. I feel sorry for our ancestors who lived and died before Morbius was existed. I love these well thought out theories based on available observation. Truly a scientific marvel. What's your Morbius name? Mine is Morbius. Comment yours down below.
Top 5 funny Morb puns.
What did the kid say after missing the bus?
No more bus.
What superpower does me and Morbius has in common?
We release wind behind us.
Now, I will say that, like Shrek 2, Morbius is a very dark and brooding story, but it's not without its levity, which cannot be more evident in this scene, where Morbius's arch nemesis Milo dances his Morbussy off to one of the greatest songs of all time. Holy shit, I think I just more busted. Every time I hear this song, I hear the lyrics, have sex, poop your pants. Have sex, have sex, have sex, poop my pants a tense. Anyone fucking rolls up in the club dancing like this, kick him out immediately before he morbs on you. So I tried to look up the lyrics of this song, and since all I'm hearing is have sex, poop your pants, I typed in have sex, poop your pants. And the first result is pooping during sex. Is it normal? I legitimately almost did poop myself during sex once. When you nut so hard you poop. That was me. Notice how the song says, have sex. The producers know what Morbius fans do in their free time. Definitely the movie of all time. When you're happy, you enjoy the music. When you're sad, you understand the lyrics. Have sex. Put my answer yes. Poop my pants a pants. Poop my ten a ted. Put my spend to spend. Have sex. Wow. Just when I thought that this movie couldn't get more philosophical. Holy shit. Oh! The crossover we all need. Well, I'm not one to dig on anything, but I sure did dig on that. Dig on this. I hate myself. And look, I know that there's gonna be some of you guys watching that are still doubting this movie. Well, why don't we go over to Rotten Tomatoes and find out for ourselves? Okay, Morbius. There we go. Ah, what? I can't believe this. Someone contact Obama right now and fix this. There we go. Okay. Wow, look it. See, guys, I'm on Rotten Tomatoes right now. You can see me scrolling. I am literally going down the page. And wouldn't you know it, it's gone up to a 1600% and a 710% audience score. And no, I didn't just right-click, inspect, and change the number. First off, that's insulting. Second, I don't even need to do that because look at how real that is. The most movie of all time. Can't wait for Morbius 2. It's Morbin time. Hashtag Morbius sweep. The movie was definitely. I like the part where he said, it's Morbin time. The plot certainly was, and the ending is a 10 out of 10. Everyone in the theater loved it. The theater was in fact completely full 24/7 for 3 weeks. Wow. Okay, Andrew B doesn't know what he's talking about. I mean, I went to school with Andrew B and he's a piece of shit, so don't trust him. Morbius is one of the movies ever made. When he said it's Morbin time and morbed all over those guys, I was literally crying. I must watch. Movie's so good, my disabled brother walked for the first time and exited the theater. I'm so grateful to Daddy Morbius for helping me. Oh my God. I want to take this second just to pat whoever is still watching this video on the back and hope that you did not die of sarcasm overload like I definitely, certainly, almost did. Oh my God. So if you haven't understood by now, that was all sarcasm. Oh my God. The illusion is ruined. I know, I'm sorry. As I mentioned, while the memes of people saying they like this movie is hilarious, what is even more funny is the real life shit that has happened because of the memes. Like the fact that Tyrese Gibson, one of the actors that was in this movie, thought that the Martin Scorsese statement was real and actually posted to his Instagram saying, wow, 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 I can't believe that just happened. Whoa, cheers and hats off to you. This is so amazing, King. This is the king of kings of cinema, Martin Scorsese. This is huge. Oh my God. Which, yeah, he deleted that post since he realized that he never said that and that this was a meme, but like, that is so fucking great. And even funnier than that is the fact that Jared Leto himself responded to the memes in a video.
What are you reading?
Nothing really, just,
What are you reading?
Oh, well.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the exact point where the meme died and I became too late to make a video on this. I will say though, like, it is funny to me that he's trying to be in on the joke because honestly, like, if you were in one of the worst movies of all time, like memeable worst movie of all time, and I'm not even talking about Suicide Squad, like what, would you just wallow in pity about how fucking bad it is? Honestly, if I were him, like, this is exactly what I would fucking do about it. So on the other hand though, if this is real and Morbius 2, It's Morbin time is a real thing that happens, it will make history as one of the only movies that has ever come into existence because of memes, and that is fucking great. So probably the funniest thing that happened because of this is, like, obviously because it was a monumental, like, catastrophic failure of a movie, Sony basically took a huge L on this movie, like lost probably millions of dollars, but because of the memes and because of how much it's gained in popularity because of it, Sony decided to reopen Morbius in 1,000 theaters, only for it to fail again, making only $85,000 on its second release. This will go down in history as one of the funniest fucking things. Holy shit. Like, some quick math for you. If it was released in 1,000 theaters and only made $85,000, that's $85 per theater, assuming that, like, at least some people went, you know, into each theater, meaning about only 6 people bought tickets per theater. Oh God! But that is not where this story ends, because as it currently stands, there is still a petition up to release Morbius in theaters for a third time, which has over 18,000 signatures on change.org saying, "Dear Sony, this weekend, excited fans across the world had the chance once again to see Morbius in the theaters. While this was an awesome opportunity, there was one problem. We were all busy this weekend. Some of us were washing our hair, some of us had to study, and some of us just already made other plans. Please don't interpret this as disinterest on our part. If you were to once again release Morbius in theaters, just let us know, and we'll be there for sure, unless something else comes up." Oh my fucking god. I love the internet sometimes. Yes, as it currently stands, Sony has not yet released a statement or released Morbius for the third time in theaters. If this does happen though, this will be seriously the funniest fucking story of all time. I just had to get in on it because it's like, it's so funny. I mean, honestly, I can't think of a more hilarious like failure that has happened in our current generation. And now I'd like to take you to a very real exclusive interview I had with Jared Leto. Please enjoy.
How you doing? There's that billion-dollar smile.
Oh, you, stop it. Are you hitting on me?
Yes.
Well then, got me flustered there. So Jared, I saw Morbius yesterday for the 7th time, and I nearly morbed my pants from excitement. It's really, really great.
Oh, thank you very much.
In fact, I might morb right now.
Oh.
Okay. So, J-Rod, Gerodimus Prime. After watching the final movie, did you have a favorite scene or moment?
No.
Just no? Just none at all?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a scene in this movie where you are staring at the camera, and without skipping a beat, you say, "Bazinga. With great morb comes great responsibilities." Just an amazing scene, by the way.
I appreciate it.
Was that scene in particular hard to film with all of the filmmakers bursting into tears from your powerful, gripping performance?
Macaroni and cheese.
Not sure I understand.
It's a thigh and a biscuit from Popeyes.
Jared, what the fuck are you talking about?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we could probably just cut it right there. So we all obviously saw the video of you preparing for Morbius 2. It's Morbin time. Is there anything else that you'd want to do within the Morbius cinematic universe, the Morbiverse, if you will?
I would do a prequel because I thought that the character was so fascinating and like, what was his story? There was so much left unanswered.
A prequel? I mean, isn't Morbius already in an origin story, so it would just be you in crutches the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, hey, couldn't be any worse than the first one, right?
Anything's possible, I suppose.
Too true. Okay. Yeah. So one of your co-stars, Tyrese Gibson, who plays the FBI agent in your movie, wanted to actually join us in on a call. Is that okay?
Great. Thanks so much for being here with us.
All right. Hey, Tyrese, can you hear us?
Nobody wants to hire me, Norma. Congratulations. Oh my God.
Oh my God, he sounds like he's really not doing good. Did he say no one will hire him because he was in a movie with you?
It makes a lot of sense.
What do you mean? I mean, I've heard people call you a talentless hack and a terrible human being, but those are just rumors, right?
Oof, what a question.
Jared, is there any truth to this? I mean, like, what about the more serious claims? Like, you know, the...
It's a very deep question, my friend. And you almost had me telling the truth over here, but I'm not gonna.
Okay. Moving on, I guess. Last question before I let you go, Mr. Leto. I know that you have a busy schedule, being creepy. What do you think my wiener looks like? That's not supposed to be the question. I mean,
I don't know. It might look like a tasty treat.
What?
Or it could be a threat. Depends.
What do you
in the circumstances, it could also be, you never know, it could be a friend.
Are you saying you want to see my dong?
That would be super, super cool.
That is wildly inappropriate, okay? You have to sub to my OnlyFans like everyone else, Mr. Leto. Link below. Are you hearing this? He says he wants me to show my penis to him. What's he gonna ask next? To fucking jerk off a horse?
I'd pay to watch that.
Okay, that's it. I'm done. Wow, truly breathtaking journalism. Well, guys, I hope that this video has helped you become a fellow morber, a fellow morbhead like me. You know, I was seconds away from buying the entire stock of DVDs they have of Morbius at Walmart, but then I remembered I already have learned this lesson once before. Before you guys go, make sure to check out all of my links in the description down below. I know that some of you guys seem afraid to click on that all my links button, so I'm just gonna walk you through what will happen if you click on it. So basically, you will hover your mouse or finger over the button, you will click that, and it'll link you right to this page where it shows all all of my recent videos, music, Patreon links, all my social media, my rap side project, all of that good stuff, okay? It's not gonna give you a virus. You're gonna be fine. Don't be anxious about clicking it, okay? I will hold your hand the entire time. How about, is this better? But yes, while you're there, make sure to check out my Patreon where you can get some signed goodies from me every single month. It really helps out the YouTube demonetization bullshit, as well as just showing your general support for this channel. And if you want to show your support in other ways, you can also check out my merch at destmerch.com. I just released my breakfast food shirt, which is one of my favorites I've ever made. I would wear it for you guys, but this is actually an extra small, and I don't know why they shipped me this one and not a medium like I asked for. Also, while I have you here, make sure to use code SMITH at adamandeve.com for 50% off and free shipping in the US and Canada. Listen, I'm not saying the more you guys use that code, the more I can make what the fuck news, but I'm also not saying that. Hey, use code SMITH, Adam and Eve. Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna go poop my pants and have some sex, so I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and fair winds.
Have sex.